Okay, I would like to welcome you all. Good evening. Can I have the attention out there? People at the back. Yeah. Good evening. I take this opportunity to welcome you all and to extend a further word of welcome to everyone over here. I would like to call our principal ma'am, Mrs. Nina Mupaya, on the dais, please. We are having Dr. N.K. Sahu, Dr. N.K. Nayak, B.K. Nayak, and Shihan Devanand. Can you please have a round of applause for them? The opening day of our Jiu-Jitsu in Anushakti Nagar is certainly a moment that we should all enjoy. Now, if you have taken a look, if you look around, maybe you would have tuned in some action movie or some martial art movie, and you just wish, oh, I should have martial art for self-defense or just as a hobby that can stay with me. And today we are fortunate enough to have Shihan Devanand and of course the support of BRC Colony to have this inauguration being done today. Today we would like to extend our gratitude and thank Principal Ma'am, Ms. Nina Mupaya, Dr. B.K. Nayak and Shihan Devanand for their support to make it possible. I would like to request Principal Ma'am to come and share her thoughts, actually, because we just had a word with her before this event and she was very much enthusiastic, okay, कुछ अलग होने वाला है यहाँ पे. So I would like her to share her thoughts.
Good evening. At the outset, I would say that it's a very good opportunity for all of us to be a part of this program. In the past, if you remember, must have read that kings and soldiers, they would go and get themselves trained for some kind of, activity wherein they would be able to protect their nation. Then came a stage where people trained themselves to protect their own nation, to protect their own country. When science was developed, technology was developed, they thought the best thing would be arms and ammunition, and they again used all these things. Time passed, decades passed, centuries passed. Now we have a stage where all of us, whether a boy or a girl, man or a woman, need some kind of protection, some kind of defense wherein you know that you can be confident to protect yourself. In the olden times, we knew who our enemies were. Later, when times passed, it was a different country, the oppressors, Britishers, things kept on happening. Now, the fact is that we may not even know our enemy. He may be just another person standing next to you. Call it poverty, call it unemployment, call it jealousy, call it anger, call it anything. But things have changed, times have changed, and we need to brace ourselves up to fight for ourselves, to defend ourselves. It is not that it's only we people who understand. The government also feels that it's very important for each and every person, boy or girl, man or woman, to know this kind of technique. The CPSC itself says that all the students should know how to defend himself or herself, and that's why these years, the past 2 years, CPSC also says that in the school these kind of techniques should be taught. So that means the menace is there everywhere, and people have understood that it's very, very important to have that technique in you, the skill in you, to defend yourself. Now what is self-defense and why this particular skill? The skill only teaches you a few things. Most important, what I understand is it makes you confident. You don't have fear because you know I can defend myself. Whatever the onslaught, however strong the oppressor is, I can defend myself. It gives you a lot of confidence. It gives you a skill which makes you, say, self-reliant. And most importantly, I think, it's the fact that you have a lot of concentration. Concentration which will make you come up in life in all spheres, whether you are a student, person who is working somewhere, concentration is important in everything. So it's these three things I think makes it a complete package. And I'm very glad that the organizers have chosen school number 6. In fact, school number 6 is so far away. People would have otherwise chosen schools in the main area so that people could reach up to that place. That is school 2, school 4, school 1, more approachable, more easily you can reach that place. But I'm so glad they chose school number 6, and our authorities also at AES gave them this permission. I'm thankful to the Oriya Association of Anushakti Nagar, which under whose banner Jiu-Jitsu is going to perform. I thank all the organizers for making it possible here, and an appeal to the parents, a very humble appeal to all the parents. Please send your children for this program because they would definitely know how to defend themselves. Yes, it's only when people have passion for what they know, passion to spread that awareness, passion to get others also to learn their skills, you will have a good performance. And I would say all these people here, I have interacted with 2 or 3 of them, especially Mr. Anil Bandekar. He has been in touch with us throughout the entire program, throughout the time till he got this permission. I'm sure they're going to do a wonderful job because they are passionate about it. I appeal to all the parents to send your children for this program free of cost and let them learn to be self-reliant. Thank you very much.
I'd like to call Dr. B.K. Nayak on the stage and let him also share his thought. What does he feel, sir?
Good evening, everybody. Today is a very auspicious day. Today is a Purnima. It's called, in our part of the country, it's called Kumar Purnima. And this is the day we celebrate what is called Kumar Purnima. So it is something like a 4th day. So that way the organizers have arranged particular function. On this day, doing the Rahul activity. It's a good thing. If I remember maybe around 1 year back, international we are requested to organize regular schools for children, and we really immediately supported that because I take this this is though a martial art, but also it's a sport. It's more of a you take a sport, and sports is something you should introduce at a very young age, children. Because I can say about me. I am from a village. There only we used to have akhada. Either we do push up or sit up. But when we were very young, we used to go there, and when elder people they used to do, then we get motivated seeing them, and we would make some push up. Then we would say, okay, I will also like to have muscle. And I tell you that that young motivation is still remaining with me. And even today, I every day jog for at least 4 kilometers. So that way, I think I appreciate all of the organizers who have taken hardship like Mr. Rock and Bhandar sir. They are tirelessly working to introduce this particular sport in Colony. And it is really heartening to see after 1 year so many people are here. I wish all the best, and we will always there to support in our own capacity anytime if you feel that you need our help, we are always there. Thank you.
Before I call Shriyan Devanand, I would like to give some highlights and sketch some background of Jiu-Jitsu India. So, JJI India, as we call it, Jiu-Jitsu India International. JJI India was established in 1988 by Shriyan B. Devanand, 7th Dan Jiu-Jitsu and 5th Dan Karate. Shriyan Devanand trained Jiu-Jitsu in London under Soke Richard Morris, the founder of Jiu-Jitsu International. It has been a journey of 37 years of experience for him in training and teaching martial arts. Today, JJI India is affiliated to Jiu-Jitsu International and looks forward to bring the art back to the country from where it first originated thousands of years ago. JJI India believes in imparting self-defense techniques to people from all walks of life rather than adopting a commercial outlook. It has focused itself on providing personal training to students where they get an advantage to learn from internationally trained masters. Moving forward, I would like to call Shriyan Devanand to come up and enlighten us with his journey.
Principal Madam, Dr. Nayak, ladies, gentlemen, young men, they don't be called as gentlemen, they want to be called as young men, and kids, and our Jiu-Jitsu class. Good evening, everyone. It is my privilege to be here today, particularly in this prestigious organization, and it is itself as a premier organization in India, anushakti nagar, which is the boss. And I'm really happy today because the Jiu-Jitsu is introducing here. And as the Principal Madam rightly said, and it is a very happy to hear from an educationalist to talk about importance about the physical activity and that too for the self-defense activity. This is really, I think the school is really great that to have a principal like her. And particularly I wanted to explain to you here what is the difference between a Jiu-Jitsu and Karate. I don't want to take much time of yourselves and because mostly kids are really eagerly to see what's the performance what they are going to do. But before we start and show you that what is actually a Jiu-Jitsu, you people should understand it is a different art. That is the reason why I am here and I want to explain to you. Most of you are just simply thinking it's like a karate and it is for the youngsters. But no, karate is a part of Jiu-Jitsu. Majority of karate movements are in Jiu-Jitsu. Jiu-Jitsu is also called as a mother of martial arts. And there is no age limit for this. You can join at any age of 6 years or below 6 years, only that is just to understand the movements age. And up to the age of 7 to 8 years, as long as your hands and legs moves. So, all of you must be wondering what I am talking. How the people can, old age people can do, or middle age people can do. Because the other, before I am telling that, I will just tell you a small concept which people are understanding. Karate means, why I should learn karate first? I don't want to kick somebody, I don't want to punch somebody. But that is also actually not a correct way of thinking. When you want it to be a fighting field, it doesn't mean that you should go and fight somebody. Now today, for example, all the nations are equipped with missiles and even nuclear things. But it doesn't mean that they have to use it on others. But being strong will give you a lot of benefits. As Principal Madam said, one of the benefits is the confidence. I will go a little bit further, which is very important for all of you, is this martial art, particularly Jiu-Jitsu, will give you the strength and the power of conquering conquering the fear. The fear is one of the most dangerous things to have. If a kid, even for the kid, or the people who are working, or people who are doing something in their life as a project or challenges to face in the real life, nothing to do with the physical activity, that you are not going to punch, kick and throw and no marathon, nothing. But you have to face a lot of challenges in your life. You have to face your principal, you have to face your boss, you have to face with your employer. So there are many things in your life. So what is the most important thing apart from confidence is, you should not have a fear. So Jiu-Jitsu will give you a strength to conquer the fear. Once you are fearless, then you can do anything. That is what the Jiu-Jitsu teaches. And about Jiu-Jitsu and the difference between the other martial arts. In Jiu-Jitsu you can use, what is actually the meaning of Jiu-Jitsu? Jiu-Jitsu is soft art, the soft techniques. The philosophy behind the Jiu-Jitsu is using opponent's strength against opponent. So even though we teach you the kicks and punches